Hi, Kelly Eckhold here, wishing you a happy new year. So this week we've started to get some data through, giving us an idea about how the economy fared through the back bit of last year. We were expecting that there'd be a return to growth in Q4 after that very weak patch in Q2 and Q3 last year. I have to say that the initial read on the data has not been that encouraging. We received the fourth quarter quarterly survey of business opinion earlier this week, and that showed that while firms' perceptions of their own trading activity had picked up in the last few months, they had fallen considerably short of the indications that we'd received through the monthly ANZ business opinion surveys that we'd seen in the last few months of last year. You might remember that late last year we debuted our new Westpac GDP nowcasting framework. That had been suggesting that Q4 growth would be sitting around 0.2 or 0.3% for the quarter. But now after that QSBO, it's telling us that we're sitting right on the bubble of zero growth for the fourth quarter. So what does all this mean for the Reserve Bank? Well, we think that it means that they're still going to be quite keen on that 50 basis point easing that they signalled that they would be doing in February when they gave us their last update back in November. They will have half an eye on the fall in the exchange rate that's occurred over the holiday period, because the TWI is now tracking about 3% lower than the levels that they assumed would have been the case when they did their forecasts in November. However, I don't think that's going to matter very much for what they do in February. I think if that's sustained, it's going to matter a lot more for what happens later on in the year. I'll be back to update you next week with an update including the outcome of the all-important CPI.